Welcome back, guys. Alex here, Trigger. Another solid commentary on first person only PUBG. Got a rain map. Haven't experienced this in a while. Alright, where are we flying? Yeah, we're going like this. Melted Power definitely out of the question. Lopovka also very jumpable from the plane. So's Novo. I hate going military base. You just die. Chinky Rosok. All too contested. Prim's looking really good. 70 maybe. Georgia Paul also out of the question because we just don't want to be contested that much. Let's jump to here. We'll get a car around here and go Prim. Quite a jump. We're probably going to have to pop a little bit early to get that far, but there's quite a lot of car spawns around here, so I think we should be okay. We could also go along this road, which I find I use all the time. Again, just lots of car spawns. But let's aim for here. If we get a car, we'll be so far ahead of everyone else. Alright, I'm popping a little bit early. Pulling my parachute a little bit early. Sort of just tap holding W. Or, you know, forward to sort of rock, because you get little boosts of speed, but you don't go down too far, so you just get a good distance with your jump. This is the best way to get as far away from the plane path as possible. Where are all the vehicles? This is not good. There's usually one just there, or multiple spots along the road just here. Oh man, I guess we're running. Alright, gonna do some exercise. Oh, the circle. Okay, this is good. In the sense that it gives us extra time to loot when we do get to Prim. The downside is people will potentially drive in late because we're in the play zone, which makes it a bit more dangerous. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to run along the road so that I can see a car as quickly as possible. I don't want to get run over though. So there's almost certainly no one in front of me right now, but I'll be very surprised if a car doesn't overtake me as I'm running down here. I don't actually want to spend time looting these little small groupings of houses and the petrol station here. I just want to get to a car, but like, I'll happily run through the garage or through the first level of a building and pick up a gun if there's one on the way. I don't want to like start opening doors and go up to second floors. You just waste too much time. Find a car, get to your final destination as quickly as possible. You want to be the first ones there. You know, I'm going to have a gun now. This isn't barely costing me any time. I can keep going. I won't worry about the petrol station. There's sometimes a spawn up near the... Oh, there's a Dacia just there. Nice. Equip the choke, which is makes the shotgun way better. The choke reduces the spread of the pellets. It just makes your damage and the effective range of the shotgun a lot more consistent. This hasn't been too bad. No one passed us yet, and we found a car relatively quickly. So I'm still pretty confident we'll be the first to Prim. Unless someone like came through here. Seems unlikely though. Like got a car and drove straight through there. Someone might get a car on the coast and drive down like that, but I would wager we'd still get there first. I'm not sure though. So I'm going to be a little bit more cautious than I normally would when I start looting, just to get a feel for if anyone else beat us here. And because the circle's on us, or like the play zone's on, like Prim is within the play zone, we have quite a bit of time to loot. I'm gonna just hide the car a little bit. God, those bushes make me always think of people. So far so good. 4x is good. Very important. Not enough space. Need a bag. Or body armor. Body armor has like 50 capacity, which is pretty good. And items that you actually equip don't cost or don't spend the capacity, which makes sense. So I was able to pick up that grenade. It's looking pretty clear. The rain's going to make it a lot harder for me to hear people driving into town, which also sucks. But so, I mean, I normally would close the internal doors, or like the front doors. But when in a situation like this, you want to be just very diligent with sort of making it as hard as possible for people to follow you if they enter the same town or area that you're in. I'm picking up 9mm because I'm wanting to put the UMP to the test. It's gonna use a bit, but I'm almost always drop it for an AR. But I'm gonna try it as sort of like my main auto weapon for a couple of games, just to get a real feel for it, because I think it's better than I've been giving it credit. But we'll find out together. Red dot, very good. Close the door. Foregrip. Opened it. Close. I don't need the 2x, I got a 4x. 2x isn't that bad, I just don't want to use my capacity on it. So I'm going to keep the shotgun out while I'm like running around the houses. And I'll switch to the M4 if I see them at long range. But I don't want to be surprised with someone being in the same house because of the rain and having an M16 out when I have a shotgun. Which makes sense, but it's just good to be very sort of diligent with those things. Small edges will make a big difference over a large amount of games. So it's been a little bit of time, even though I still don't think there's anyone else here. I'm going to start being a little bit more cautious and just having a sort of look out the windows as I loot houses to see if I see any doors open or movement of any sort. So we'll do that from the top of this building. Can't really see much from here because there's that building north of us blocking our view. Look at the warehouses, that's where a lot of people start, like I did. Looking pretty good. So the blue circle's like electricity's moving in, but we're in the play zone, so we don't have to worry about it. Which is rare. Do we see any activity? Nope. You like almost never want to be standing still. Again, sounds really obvious, but so many people are like standing still behind a rock or behind a fence line, just like looking, and then if you see them first, you just kill them in one shot. So even when you're almost certain there's no one else around, just jiggle. Do the jiggle, mate. Ooh, I like the vertical foregrip more than the angled foregrip. Looting, looting, looting. Hasn't been very good loot. Been really crappy, actually. Yeah, I'll take some more bandages. 10 bandages with 3 medkits is enough. It's always good. It's always good to have at least 5 bandages. Uzi, we don't want an Uzi. I'm looking for a sniper rifle, an AK, or a UMP. And more boosts. And a helmet. Jesus. I bet you I've run over like 7 helmets. And just not picked them up. Time to look out a bit. It's looking really quiet, which sort of surprises me, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna go back down south. There's so many houses south, and we've come from that direction. So it's way less likely there's someone over here than if there was someone in town. They'd likely be up there. So we need to keep looting, so I want to dodge people. I even want to just dodge the potential for enemies. Okay, 2 minutes. And we're gonna have to drive for the next circle. That's fine. This is outrageous. Where's all the guns? I still need a helmet, don't I? Yeah. Oh my god. Do. We'll take that. In case I find an M4. Still hoping for a UMP. Nope, don't need any of that. Nope. This is ridiculous. Okay, more M16. A bit more ammo, that's good. Alright, there's not much time left. I'm gonna just speed up. Don't worry about doors. I just want to cover as much ground as possible now. Extended mag. Alright, I'm just gonna take this. Put the extended mag on my close range weapon. Put the 4x on my long range weapon. Take a helmet. Alright, we're getting there. So the M16 has got a longer barrel than the... I'm just going to keep looting actually. I'm going to take some damage here. The M16 has a longer barrel. And it actually has longer... And because of that, they've given it... they made it more of a long-range weapon than the M4 and the SCAR-L. And that's because the bullet travel time, like the velocity of the bullets, is quicker. Meaning you don't have to lead as much because the bullet reaches the destination quicker. So that's why the M16 is a better long-range weapon than the SCAR or the M4. I have to double steam here because it's the second circle. I'm taking quite a bit of damage. The AK actually has the slowest bullet travel time of all the rifles. I just gotta get out of here. I'm gonna take too much damage. Look how much damage I'm taking. It's insane. Is there a car here? Yep, Jeep. Or UAZ. I'll go check that. Ugh. Not very good gear. That's stupid. Fuck. Alright, we just gotta run. This has not been very good for the loot. I don't have a lot of stims. I'm gonna start taking so much damage. Damn. This is bad. We're not gonna die. We're gonna be okay, but it's just a bit tedious. Run with my gun. I'll take the Dacia. It's quicker. It'll end up saving me time in the long run. Fucking hell. Alright. I gotta just take a quick route, which is actually just on the roads, which is lucky. Cutting through the quarry will take longer. I'm just gonna go up the coast. I'm gonna have to med, but we'll do that when we're closer. So this is the third circle. It's popped. That's just popped, and we want to find good cover in the center of that so that we can play the fourth and the fifth circle by foot and not have to run any sort of long distance. I don't want to first aid too close to the play zone because I'll get shot. So we want to go into the center somewhere. Probably this house? No. Actually, let's play the coast because there'll be way less people on the coast. Most people will be coming from this side because of the rest of the map. Surface area. Science. Maths? Maths. Hopefully the rain masks my vehicle enough. We're gonna get out like on the beach a bit. That's water. God, I can't hear anything. Are any of the... So internal doors are closed there. Which doesn't mean there's no one there, but it means there's a higher chance it's empty. I don't think there's anyone in these buildings. Nope, I don't even think they've been looted. I don't have this much ammo. Oh well. Take a frag, I've got the capacity for it. Alright, I don't actually want to be in the house. I can't see enough. I just want to be on the fence line. It's so much better. The cover's good and you just have so much more visibility. Okay, see, look how little the distance is to the next circle. This is why you want hard cover, and you want to play close to the center of like the third circle. There was a shot, I don't know where it was because the rain is masking it too much. Alright, let's talk a little bit of strategy. I think I've got time. Find some better cover so I can talk to you guys. Shots from over there somewhere. To my east. Over here is pretty good. So we're very close to the circle. We're going to want to run up here, but we want to protect this area of the map to make sure no one's running in. So we're going to stay here until the blue starts to move, and then we'll run in with the blue. That's the plan. We want to control sort of this quadrant of the circle. So I'm going to play this fence line here and protect the beach. I'm actually going to run down here to make sure this is clear. No one's on the beach. And sort of periodically check where I want to be running in the future, which is up there. "20 people alive. We're in a pretty good position. The only thing we don't have is stims. Well, we have one, but I would want more, ideally. So my priority when I loot someone is going to be stims. And then it would be upgrades in armor, because my weaponry is good enough. And then it would be attachments, but I likely won't have that much time this late in the game to loot someone that thoroughly. So it'll be open their inventory, drag the stims, run. Alright, so the blue's moving in. There's no one behind us, or it doesn't seem like there is. Run from cover to cover up the hill here. Did I see someone? Nope, it was a tree. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I don't want to be open to these houses, that's not good. But we've got to go through them because the closest route to the circle is this way. And it's also on the side where there's going to be less people. Okay. This sort of dip is really good. I'm going to scout out this house. 1 minute. There's a guy just there. I'm not going to shoot that. Give away too much. I won't get that kill. I don't think there's anyone here. Because if I was in these houses, I would be looking the direction I'm running from right now. Because that's where people would want to push, because it's the closest route to the circle. Like, it's the most efficient route to the circle. Again, just check my behind now that I'm in cover. 40 seconds. I gotta start running in. So we know there's that guy ahead of us. We don't know where he is though. But he ran this sort of route. He could just be over there. We just gotta go. Okay, I'm not worried about my flank so much. I've just gotta run to cover. I'm so surprised I haven't seen anyone, or been shot at for that matter. That's such a good kill. Sorry about the jiggle. Circle's not too bad. 7 people left. We made top 10. We've got all the gear we need now. Level 3 helmet, amazing. I've got tons of ammo, I'm good. Let's move this way. 50 seconds. I'm actually going to full stim. I want to be on the edge of the circle as much as possible now, because the circles are so small. No one's there. So much cover here, as in like all the bushes and stuff, it's so hard to see people. I ran from this direction, so I'm going to cut back to this way. There's a guy over there. I don't need to shoot that though. I'm not in very well there. Let's go over here. Dead. 2 players left. I don't have the circle, which sucks. I'm just jiggling so that I can't get one shot as easily, and just looking for information. I'd be surprised, because that's sort of the side of the circle I ran around. They'll most likely be over there somewhere, like northeast, north. 50 seconds. I should boost if I get a chance before the next circle moves. That's smoke, interesting. Seconds now. I want to do a bit closer to when the circle's about to move. 30 seconds. We're just going to run to the cover that's just there. We're going to run to that hay bale. It's not in, but it's the best cover we have moving. So he's over there. There's one guy over there. I might die here, but stim. Where is he? Where's the other guy? Oh, there's the areas. He was prone. I just gotta run to this cover. So there's a guy just over here, and there's a guy over northwest. I have nades, but I don't want to throw them in case I get shot when I'm dead. GG! That was pretty satisfying, because we recovered from a sort of shaky start where the loot wasn't behaving. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope I explained things in more detail. Hopefully I improve even more, and I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye.